All right, welcome back. Today, we are jumping into a huge topic that's quickly going from cool future tech to must-have for business, voice AI. But listen, we're not talking about quick fixes or little gimmicks here. We're going to get into what it actually takes to build a voice AI strategy that can scale, one that's built to last, and one that gives you a real, measurable edge over the competition.
So, let me just ask you this right off the bat. Is your business really ready for what's coming next? Because this is way beyond just simple voice commands. I mean, we're talking about AI that understands context, that can anticipate what a customer needs, and that actually learns from every single conversation. Getting ready for this isn't about just keeping up. It's about leading the way.
So why all the urgency? I mean, this isn't just hype, right? In this first section, we're going to dig into the real reasons why having a voice AI strategy isn't something you can just put on next year's to-do list. It's something you need right now to survive and to grow.
Well, the source material we looked at points to 5 really powerful, undeniable drivers that are making this a top priority for businesses everywhere. These are the kinds of forces you just can't afford to ignore. Let's take a look. First up, customer expectations are just through the roof. People expect instant, 24/7 answers, and they have zero patience for being put on hold. Second, while you're maybe thinking about it, your competitors, they're already doing it. They're getting more efficient and grabbing market share. Third, and this one is huge, your team is your best asset. You can't just burn them out on boring, repetitive tasks. They need smart automation to do their best work. Fourth, every single AI interaction creates data. And that data turns your decision-making from just guesswork into a precise science. And finally, let's face it, every industry is moving toward automation. The question isn't if anymore, it's when. Getting ready now means you're a leader in that change, not a victim of it.
Okay, so we get it. It's urgent. But that begs the question, right? Where in the world do you even begin? Well, that brings us to the first of our 3 core pillars: analyze and plan. This is where we lay the all-important groundwork for everything else.
This first pillar is really all about taking a good, honest look in the mirror. First, you have to map out how your business actually works today: the good, the bad, and the ugly. Only after you do that can you move to step 2 and find those sweet spots where AI can make the biggest, fastest impact.
So what does mapping your process even mean? It means you're basically hunting for friction points. Think about something as common as scheduling an appointment. How many emails does that take back and forth? How much of your team's valuable time just evaporates? Or what about chasing down late payments? That's a perfect spot where a simple AI could just step in, handle it all perfectly, and free up your people for work that actually matters. So once you have that map, the key is to look for the low-hanging fruit, those tasks that are predictable, rule-based, and just eat up a ton of time. We're talking about things like the first step in qualifying a new sales lead or routing a customer's question to the right person. These are high-impact wins that give you a fast return on investment and immediate relief for your teams.
All right, with a solid plan in place, we can move to the really exciting part, actually building the thing. This is Pillar 2, Build and Connect, where we get into the nitty-gritty of creating a smart, connected system that actually works for you.
This pillar is all about building something that's going to last. We'll start by creating a foundation that can scale, because a quick fix today is just a massive headache tomorrow. Then, we have to talk about the lifeblood of any AI system: clean, reliable data. And finally, we'll see how it all clicks together to create these really seamless and impressive customer journeys. And I gotta stress this, because it is so important. Treating voice AI like it's just one isolated tool, that's like buying a really fancy hammer when what you actually need is a whole toolbox. Sure, the hammer is great for one specific job, but that toolbox gives you the power and the flexibility to handle any project that comes your way.
I mean, look at this comparison. It perfectly captures the 2 roads you can take. On one side, you've got this flimsy, siloed solution that might solve one little problem today, but will probably create 10 new ones tomorrow. And on the other, you have a solid, integrated foundation that becomes a real business asset, one that grows and adapts right along with you.
So, what does this foundation actually look like? Well, picture it like a central nervous system for your entire business. It's this hub where all your communication channels, your phone, email, text messages, your CRM, they're all seamlessly connected. This hub works with clear instructions, using your brand's unique voice and logic. And the best part? Every single interaction generates clean, usable data that helps you get smarter and smarter over time.
Let's walk through what this looks like in the real world, okay? A customer goes to your website, they fill out a form. Instantly, their phone rings. It's your AI ready to qualify them, answer some basic questions.
A few minutes later, boom, they've got a summary on WhatsApp, an appointment confirmation in their email, and an SMS reminder is scheduled for the day before. After the service, the AI even follows up to ask for feedback. And every single one of these steps is automatically logged in your CRM. Now that is the power of a truly connected experience.
Okay, so we've built this powerful engine, but now we have to talk about how we keep it tuned up, running smoothly, and getting better all the time. This brings us to our final and maybe most important pillar: refine and scale.
This pillar is all about creating a cycle of constant improvement. It starts by defining a consistent brand voice, so your AI always sounds like you. Then you have to train your human team to work with it, because this is a partnership. Upholding clear standards for data privacy and being transparent, that's non-negotiable if you want to build trust. And all of this feeds into a relentless commitment to making things better, so your system is always getting smarter.
You know, your AI is often the very first person your customers talk to, so its voice is your brand's voice. A detailed playbook is absolutely essential for building and keeping that trust. It's not just about what the AI says, but how it says it. And critically, it must have crystal clear rules for when to just step aside and let a human take over. That's how you make sure your AI is always helpful and never, ever frustrating.
Let's be super clear about something. This is not about replacing people. It is about elevating them. By automating all those repetitive, predictable tasks, you free up your team to focus on what humans are amazing at: solving complex problems, building real relationships, and delivering an incredible customer experience. AI and humans are collaborators, not competitors, and together, they are an unstoppable team.
So after all this work, the planning, the building, the fine-tuning, what's the ultimate reward? What do you actually get from doing all of this the right way? Let's talk about the incredible strategic payoff.
Businesses that really embrace this strategic approach aren't just making tiny little improvements. No, they are unlocking 7 powerful long-term advantages that will completely reshape their future.
And these advantages are honestly transformational. Your operational costs just plummet as automation takes over that grunt work. Your service becomes instantaneous, no more wait times. Customer loyalty gets deeper because that communication is smooth and reliable. You're not guessing anymore. You're making decisions with the clarity that comes from real data. You can scale your growth without limits. You create a competitive edge that is almost impossible for anyone else to copy. And your entire business just becomes more agile and more resilient, ready for whatever comes next.
I want to leave you with this really powerful thought from our source material. The future belongs to companies that understand automation, not just use it. You know, that gets to the very heart of everything we've talked about today. Voice AI isn't just another new tool. It's a completely new way of doing business. So the real question is, will your business be one that leads the way or one that gets left behind?